Hi and welcome to my channel where I'll be breaking down pro play for you guys to understand why pro player do certain things. Today I'll be talking about Koi versus Navi as we finally get to see Gekko in pro play, played by Shell from Navi. Even though Navi lost, we can see the idea behind why Gekko is picked for both Ascent and Lotus. Let's talk about team comp. Koi is playing a meta team comp similar to other teams with KO, Omen, Jet, Killjoy with the exception of Fade, which allow Koi to play aggressive with his eye, 2 Prowlers and Fade out compared to Soba, which is a more passive agent. Moving on to Navi, we can see the same thing with KO, Jet and Omen. But what's this? Gekko and Viper? While double controller is a popular choice, on Ascent, we usually only see one controller being Omen on Astra, so let's see what Navi is cooking. At the start of the round, you can see Koi is fighting for B main control with an aggressive Omen smoke followed by a Fade Prowler with Omen and Killjoy pushing up B main together with the Prowler. He ends up with Jet getting a kill on Killjoy through the smoke, making the round 5v4. We can see Viper put down the mid wall, blocking A shot. We can see that Navi is playing default at the start of the round with KO and Omen holding A, and Jet and Viper playing B main with Gekko just holding from tiles. Now you can see that Gekko is using his DZ, just showing it directly above him to gather info. When he blinds nothing, we can see that Navi is going to split A with Omen, KO going by A main, while the rest is at catwalk. But Koi, knowing that they are a man down, they try to play aggressive mid, hoping to even out the situation with Jet and Fade pushing A shot. Wufen managed to get a kill on Gekko, but CNET was ready for a trade and a brawl is happening at mid, as Navi wanted to have the man advantage while Koi also want to trade out their own teammates to hopefully make it an even situation. The round ended up with Navi winning the round, and right at the start, we can see how Gekko is being played, throwing his DZ for early information and to get map control and collect it back safely to ensure that they have another flash when they decide to side execute. You can see Gekko is doing the same thing as pistol round, where he throws DZ directly up above his head from tiles to gather info mid or flashing anyone from Koi, they push up mid. Viper also did the same wall mid to get mid control along with Gekko utility. Navi also played the similar setup as pistol round where they default and try to get map control right at the start of the round. We can see that Koi understand that Navi could be split with the help of a Viper wall, so they adapt and put Fade in market and alarm bot to prevent it from happening. While A split end up bad for Navi and Koi manages to win the round, we can see the strategy behind Navi team's comp and with its Gekko and Viper pick, which is focused on mid control. We see that while Viper did the same wall mid that he did for pistol and round 3, we see that Navi is not playing default, but they are playing towards mid with KO at high mid, while Omen is together with Gekko and Jet at tiles. And we can see that Gekko is not throwing the same DZ, but instead towards mid, as he knows that his team is pushing mid, and he can collect it back safely with the help of Viper wall and Jet and Omen pushing up mid. That flashes also help flash more of mid, so it gathers more info compared to the flash that he did at the pistol round. Next, with Angel getting a ping on Wufen, we can finally see the B split as KO and Viper is outside B main, while the rest is at Pizza, getting ready to hit market. With Angel smoking this off along with Gekko, they pushes out of market. While this is happening, Viper and KO manage to clear B main, and the 5 of them are on site. When CNET saw the Fade is backside, the KO9 backside along with Omen Flash to stop the Fade from pushing, while Navi pushes up lane. Trax tried to help out Fade out with a flash for him to pick lane, but Angel managed to kill Fade, making a 5v3 Navi favored. Now Navi just played to their man advantage and managed to close the round now. So now let's take a look at how Gekko is being played on the defense half of Ascent. Right at the start of the round, we can see Koi pushing B main with Omen Flash and Fade Dog to pressure Navi into backing off. While this is happening, we see Gekko throwing his DZ from A shot. The point of the flash is to check if there's anyone right outside of A main to gather info, while at the same time gets collect his DZ back safely. So as the round progresses, Koi cut noise and slowly get ready for A split with Killjoy and KO A main and the rest catwalk. Here we see a weakness of Navi team comp. As Koi fake B pressure at the start of the round, having no Killjoys or no sentinels harms them as KO and Viper is forced to stay B, and since Koi cut noise, Navi is worried that they might re-hit B, but they were wrong. As Koi hits A, we see the flaw of Gekko as Shell wanted to flash Koi, but due to how DZ works, as he needs some time to charge before he flashes enemy, Koi took advantage of this and pushes Shell, and they got A side, making it 3v2 with only KO and Viper alive. As the rest of the round played out, Koi managed to win the pistol round. Moving on to round 16, we can see a Gekko lineup from lane that flashes anyone at B main. It allows Shells to safely collect his DZ back on site, and we can see a Viper wall that's blocking high mid and A main. Seeing that Japan knife A main and saw nothing, Navi is confident that Koi is either 5-man B or getting ready for a B split. So to prevent getting B split, they regroup and market, while giving up B side for a 5v5 retake. Navi tried to get mid control but saw nothing, so they back off, and since they heard no utility by Koi, CNET re-clear B side to ensure no lurks, and Viper and KO continue holding A, as Navi understand that the info from KO's knife at the start of the round is useless since it's been a long time. Zipan knife back A main and saw KO, and heard someone taking a op A, followed by a Koi Killjoy ulti A. We can see that Sugetsu molly A main, followed up by Zipan molly, so that anyone that tries to push A main will take a lot of damage due to the vulnerable by Viper molly and KO's molly, which let them get a pick on Wufen. Seeing a gap on Killjoy lockdown, Angel took advantage of this and got 2 kills while Shaw won his fight against the Omen. Navi managed to win the round flawlessly. You see Viper do the same wall on A main, and Angel did a one-way smoke on B main. Shao followed it up with a DZ on B main to gather info and safely collect his DZ back. Hearing someone from Koi picking up A main op, Gekko uses his wingman to clear B main, similar to a raised Roomba, but was shot down by Koi. CNET tried to push us up B main, but misses his shot, somehow managed to stay alive at 22 HP. Koi saw that CNET is open B, so they smoke off mid and try to do a A split fast. Navi heard the running, so Viper put off his one-way smoke on shot, and Zipan molly off shot. Understanding a A split is happening, Koi and Navi traded utility, and Gekko managed to throw a perfect flash from mid to shot, which allowed Navi to get 2 kills, but was traded by Koi when they pushes aim. Understanding that they're down numbers, instead of going for plant, Koi pushes up shot, but was unable to get a kill, making it 4v2, but somehow Shadows get 2 kills, making it 2v2. Shell altered tracks, but Shadows managed to kill CNET from A main, and with 3k by Shadows, Koi managed to close the game out. Now that we see Gekko being played at the highest level of Valorant, we can see how pro players view Gekko as an agent. Navi treated both DZ and Wingman as an informational tool, with lineups that allow them to get info on a certain area while collecting it back safely. While I did not manage to cover Gekko ulti, Navi also treated the first part of Gekko ulti as an information tool, as if Gekko ult did not smoke anyone, he will run back towards himself and collect it safely while using the second part of his ulti for side execute. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. Remember to comment down below if you wish to see me break down a specific game. Thank you.